Angry guy here, and women facing poverty are desperately trying to find the man now as passport bros leave. Well, well, well. Women facing poverty are desperately trying to find a man now as passport bros leave. I mean, it's not a big surprise. Women have devalued men for so long, and now now that it's hitting the stuff is literally hitting the fan. They are going absolutely ballistic. They don't want to be humble and admit that they were wrong, that they messed up. But now they're searching for Plan B guys to rescue them because the NBA doesn't want them. NBA players have choices, so they're rushing in every different direction, trying to find guys that are going to subsidize their living. And they're still looking for guys that are at least 6 feet tall, in many cases taller than 6 feet, pull over $100,000 a year, and have a bunch of qualities that are absolutely ridiculous. These women are still looking for like the top 1% of men. It's absolutely insane. Like they're still looking for like the top 1% of men and thinking that they deserve that and they're not settling for anything less than that. I mean, my goodness, and this is really as they're facing poverty, as they are facing poverty, they're pulling this crap.
Good luck with that. One of the reasons I stopped dating online, and you may want to, is this the whole swipe thing. Okay. So it's all based on looks, right? So we all do it, right? Oh, he's cute. Right. Oh, no. Listen, this
It's guys, how old is she? How old is she, guys? This woman has to be like 50. Like this woman has to be like 50, and she's telling you why she stopped dating online. Guys, remember what I told you that it's going to be crazy out there. Tent City is going to be wild. Guys, Trump has already said that when he gets back in office, he's going to completely wipe out homelessness by forming tent cities. And if you don't have a place to go, you're going to Tent City. Remember I talked about Tent City many years ago? Remember I told y'all about FEMA camps? All right? Tent cities overseen by the FEMA department where you go and you don't come out. And I said that disease is going to be rampant in there. Disease, violence, all kinds of things are going to be rampant in there. Tyrone is going to be the king of Tent City. Y'all forgot about this? All right? Like, it's not going to be a joke in Tent City. Listen to me. The cops are just going to drive around. Oh, listen, do you have a residence? Okay, listen, if you can't be on the street. You can't be on the street. So either we're taking you to jail or you go to Tent City. All right? And these people are like, I don't want to go to Tent City. Well, you're going one place or the other. And they're like, listen, here's the thing. If you go to jail, you're gonna go to jail, you're gonna sit in jail, and then after you get out of jail, you're still gonna end up going to Tent City because we're gonna take you straight there. Like this is some real stuff. This is some real stuff. It's gonna start picking people up and just bringing them to Tent City. All right? This is gonna pick them up and bring them straight to Tent City. And they're gonna put you in Tent City, and you're not coming out of Tent City once you go. Listen to me, people are gonna try to get out of these tent cities. Like it's gonna be men. They're gonna be men. There's gonna be men at the entrances. All right, entrance slash exit because there's not gonna be a lot of exits in there. All right, and basically there's gonna be men with guns, and like once you go in, you're not coming out. People are gonna ask questions. Listen, a lot of the MGTOWs they talked about it too. They said that what'll happen is, they're gonna hit the people are gonna start asking questions like, "What are we getting out?" and this and this and this, and they're just gonna start giving a bunch of bullcrap answers, and eventually people will get up and settle in. All right, and like you're gonna be there hoping against hope that you can get out of Tent City, and it's gonna be hard stuff. It's not gonna be easy because you're not getting out of Tent City. They're gonna ask you like, okay, so all right, so if you get, I mean, eventually, like there'll be social workers eventually going around in there, because like I mean, you'll get to meet with a social worker maybe after a couple of months if you're lucky, 6 months, and they're like, okay, so what do you plan on doing after getting out of Tent City? Like, what do you have lined up? Do you have work lined up? Do you have this? And basically, these people don't have anything lined up, and you're like, listen, you're not getting out of Tent City. You're not getting out of Tent City. You don't have an action plan, okay? And you can't go back on the street. I mean, you're out there using drugs, and we can't allow this. We can't allow this, okay? And they're gonna say, but this is a form of incarceration, and this and this, and all kinds of stuff. And listen, nobody's gonna pull these people out of that city. Nobody's gonna rescue them from that city. All right, and the king of Tennessee City, Tyrone, he's going to be in there running wild. He's going to be in there running wild. There's going to be all kinds of crazy things happening there. All right, women are going to be saying that they were great. And listen, when that happens, they're going to say, well, you need to file a report with so and it'll be investigated. And no investigation is ever going to happen. There's no investigation. No investigation is ever going to happen. Okay, Tyrone's gonna keep being Tyrone. When he wants some love, he's gonna get some love. When he wants some food, he's gonna get some food. When he wants it, when he's thirsty, he's gonna drink. That's how it is. He is the king of 10. He's the king of 10 City. He's the king of 10 City. Guys, by the way, if you're enjoying these videos, you please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. If you have, thank you so much for doing that. Turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. And also, please like the video because it tells YouTube that you're enjoying these videos. You want to see more of them, so you'll see more of these videos in your suggested videos as well as on your homepage. Guys, women are facing poverty. All right, women facing poverty are desperately trying to find a man now as pastor bros are leaving, as they leave, and they're basically making it clear that they want to have nothing to do with the Western woman, with the American woman, because they're done with the crap. They're going overseas. They're finding women who are actually traditional, who are actually feminine, who actually value a man and are not looking for plan B guys. You know, the guys, the men that they're with are the plan A guys. You have to understand, American men are the most sought after men in the world. We have the highest level of education. We have the highest incomes. All right, $30,000 in the rest of the world makes you a rock star. Let's just make that very clear. America is only for the filthiest of filthiest rich. Only the richest of richest are in America. Only the richest. Like you have to, guys, you cannot eat in America anymore. You cannot eat like even shit. Like I remember when I was a kid. Y'all remember this too. You like remember after school you go to the store and you get cookies and candies and all kinds of stuff. This is back in the not even the early in the late '90s. This is back in the late '90s, not even the early '90s. This is the late '90s. I was in high school at this point. I was in high school. When I was in high school, you can go to the store and you could pick up all kinds of stuff. You can with $10, you can go and you could go to the Chinese store restaurant, and with $2-3 you get a full meal. All right, you get a wing, a drumstick, and a wing, and that was four. You get four of those. That was 4 pieces of chicken. We call those 4 pieces of chicken. Today they call that an 8 piece. In the '90s we call that a 4 piece. Today they call that an 8 piece. That's how bad things are. You can get that with fried rice, and you can pick up you can get like a small fries for like I think it was like 50 cents. I don't want to say even $1. I think it was like 50 cents. Get a small fries for like maybe 50 cents. All right, cover that in ketchup and whatever MSG whatever, and you'd have like a bag of food right there. Then you go into the store and you'd pick up all the cookies and candy. I mean, it wasn't good for you, but I'm just telling you about life as a kid back in the '90s. You'd pick up all the cookies and candies you would want, and you'd have like a bag full of shit, and that would be like, and when you're done, that's like maybe $2-3, like $5, guys. With $5, I used to, I used to pick up. I would have a bag of. I'd have after school. I'd have some Chinese. I would have candy and cookies and cakes and all kinds of crap, you know, and and I was also go pick up some comic books because I used to like reading comic books. So I'd go grab some comic books at the dollars at a discount store, and you know I'd walk. $10. I'd go home with five. I mean, with $5, I would have three comics, because you'd grab a bag of comics. These are comics that were some of these were recent comics. You grab a bag of comics, and you get three comics in a bag, actual comic books. We're talking about even Superman, all of that stuff. That shit, you're not getting that today. You must be out of your damn minds. That's not happening today. But back then, you get bags of comics, and I'd go home with with a bag with like three comic books, you know, an entire meal from a Chinese store, cookies and cakes and all this other garbage. I know it's like it's not good for you. I used to play football, so I worked it off. But I mean, this is I'm just like letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know, you know? Like it's like you could live like a as a kid, you were living almost like a king. Like a king on pocket change in the 90s. And it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You can't even eat the food that what I just described, $5 worth of food in the 90s. That's a good $20 right now if you were to go and get it yourself. If you were to go to the store and get it yourself, that's a good $20. If you were to order it over Uber Eats, that's a good $30 to $35 after they add on all the charges and delivery fees and the upcharges. What I was guys, that's like cheese. $4 worth of food. Now you're paying like $35 for it on a delivery app. And I don't even know how much the comic books would cost today. Those are now vintage. Vintage. Those same comics, we're probably talking about like $30. Everything is so much more expensive. And these women are so delusional. The cost of living is through the roof, and these women believe that these women don't care about being able to eat. They don't care about being having a roof over their heads. All right? They don't care about a lot of these things. They didn't care about a lot of these things because they wanted these millionaires. They wanted these guys, not normal millionaires. They like I said, they wanted NBA players because listen to me. Hear me out again. They wanted NBA players. You are not finding a man that is 6'7" or 7 feet tall, that has the body of an Olympian, that makes tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars a year, that has influence and status. So celebrities, all right? You are not you're not describing, all right? And that listen to me, you're not describing your normal man, and that's still relatively young. You're not describing your normal man. You're describing NBA players. There's no other group. There's no other group. These All of these women are pining after NBA players because that's the only group of men in the United States, all right, that are still young, that are 6 to 7, that are 6'3", that are 6'7", 6'7", 7 feet tall, that have tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars, that have influence, that are celebrities. That's NBA players. That's not even football players. That's not even tennis players. All right, that have that level of athleticism. Those are NBA players. All right, that's not even 1% of the population. That's not even guys. The women are going that have been going after, they don't even represent a percent of the population. And these people, the men that women are going after, don't even represent a percent of the population. They are almost non-existent. These men virtually do not exist. That's how small the men that women are actually fighting for, that women actually want. They are such a small demographic that they virtually don't exist. If we didn't see them on television, all right, if we didn't see them on television, if we did not know this, we would have a better chance of seeing these guys. We'd have a better chance of seeing Bigfoot than seeing these guys. I'm so serious. Think about it carefully. A guy that's 7 feet tall makes tens of millions, has tens of millions of dollars, makes tens of millions of dollars a year, worth hundreds of millions of dollars. That's in peak athletic shape. I mean, come on, guys, come on. That celebrity status and influence, you have a better chance of seeing Bigfoot than you do one of these guys. You have a better chance of seeing a unicorn than you do of seeing one of these guys. All right? I'm telling y'all right now, these women have a better chance of meeting Jesus than they do LeBron James. I'm just putting it out there. I know it sounds messed up as fuck. Y'all, these women have a better chance of finding Jesus than they do fighting LeBron James. They really do. All right? Because Jesus is waiting for you. LeBron James is not. Jesus is waiting for you. LeBron James is not. He does not know you. He does not know that lady. And these women are out of their minds with their demands. Guys, that's all I have for you right now. All right. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Turn on notifications to never miss another Angry Eye video ever again. And what else? And like the videos if you're enjoying the videos, so that YouTube will know that you want to see more of these videos and show you more of these videos. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Women are facing poverty and trying to find a man now as password bros leave. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. All right? Like, share, and subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.